Hello, every Brony. Corpulent Brony coming at you. I float like a breezy and sting like a manticore, so get ready. As I continue down Season 4's memory lane, I come upon Fluttershy's key episode. It ain't easy being Breezies. Initially, I really did not care for this one, but repeated watchings have softened me up a bit to it. Fluttershy was a big help there. She's so freaking cute in all of her episodes, and this one is no exception. This episode introduces a new species to Equestria that was briefly mentioned in Three's a Crowd, the Breezies. There's a good deal of exposition sprinkled towards the early parts of this episode explaining these insect-winged equines. I've gone ahead and compiled these data into an authoritative overview of the Breezies. I take as my source material Fluttershy, Seabreeze, and the first-hand observations once the Breezies appear. I ignore the comments of any other pony, based solely on the fact that Fluttershy is presented as the foremost expert on the Breezies in Ponyville. Breezies are tiny creatures.
So tiny!
That live in an enchanted land, or perhaps alternate universe, located behind a magical portal. The Breezies will sometimes leave their homeland to collect pollen in western Equestria. The breeze activates the magic of the Breezies. This magic protects the pollen from being destroyed. When they are gliding in the Breezies must concentrate, and if ponies cheer them on, it can help give them the confidence they need to make it to their destination. The Breezies do not appear to flap their wings very often, leading me to infer that their wings are primarily used for gliding in the breeze. This would go a long way in explaining the anatomy of their wings, as they are extremely large in relation to their bodies, providing enough surface area to maintain the lift needed to keep them airborne, and they appear to be very thin, so as to keep their total body weight low. It is revealed that Breezies are sentient and speak a language that has a strange, lilting sound that is reminiscent of some Scandinavian languages here on Earth. The Breezies as a species do appear to have intelligence. Not all of them have attained mastery of the common pony tongue, and among the Breezies, those not bilingual are believed to have inferior intelligence. The Breezies really enjoy a good party, and many can often be found at all-night raves hosted by DJ Breeze 3. Their cuteness has been shown to drive some ponies mad. This is commonly referred to as going berserk over Breezies. This effect is not as pronounced on Bronies, as an unknown factor appears to make them mostly immune to their awesomeness. Oh crap, I feel resistance fading. Squee! Okay, I guess they are kinda cute. Someone call Hasbro and wire them all my money. I need Breezy toys. This episode had a relatively straightforward moral that was, nonetheless, a very important one. What was it again? I just can't think of it. Gosh, will some pony turn off this darn racket? I just can't think. Where was I? Oh yes, sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. I'm glad I came up with that. It has a catchy ring to it. So I think this moral is immensely important to modern society. Too often, some people are so kind that they actually are cruel. Some enable their friends to allow them to continue in self-harming behaviors, such as drug abuse, eating disorders, gambling addictions, self-mutilation, etc. While someone going through any of these problems should not be abandoned. As a friend, we should not just ignore the problem and allow it to continue. It's a large responsibility to take such an onus upon ourselves to help our friends. And sometimes the easiest thing to do is give them some money or ignore it when they start hurting themselves. But by doing so, you have to understand that you're harming them and only further prolonging their suffering. So Seabreeze helps Fluttershy realize this lesson, that by allowing the Breezies to remain in her cottage, she is actually dooming them to separation from their homes and families for an apparently long period of time. This is especially poignant for Seabreeze, as he apparently has a newborn awaiting his return. The way the writers handled this aspect of the story was especially well done. Throughout the episode, viewers see Seabreeze as a brash and rude asshole who's being unjustifiably mean to his comrades. It is only after every Breezy returns home and we witness his homecoming that we find the impetus that was driving him onwards. It is also with Fluttershy's realization that she must be cruel to be kind that she begins to exhibit rainbow-colored eye syndrome, thus cementing this as her key episode.
Yay!
It's shown in the Journey Home montage that Seabreeze has also learned that honey catches more Breezies than vinegar. So here are some other small things I picked up from the episode. The opening scene is reminiscent of the oft-quoted opening of Sonic Rainboom, only this time the tables are turned and Fluttershy is teaching the ponies how to cheer not so loud.
Just a little quieter.
That flank. Anyway, this opening scene really shows the extent to which Fluttershy's character has grown since Sonic Rainboom. She's gone from barely being able to get out of cute in front of her friends to now being so assertive and comfortable around them, she's able to teach them and even have emotional outbursts like this one. Oy, míralos. Están los tres amigos o caballeros. Cualquier te gusta. Oh, ¿no sabes que el Brony gordo puede hablar español? Pues, ahora sabes. Déjanos nunca hablar de esto una otra vez, por favor. Fluttershy is too damn cute when she blushes.
This is all my fault!
You're a screw-up, Spike? Look, Angel is jealous again. Poor Buns. Fluttershy checks her hoof for Seabreeze's squashed corpse. Classic. Crikey, here we witness the exotic mating dance of the Flutterbee.
I have done nothing but be kind!
I think Fluttershy just made a little pun. Be kind. Get it?
I love new ideas that make me feel funny at first!
Okay, Pinkie Pie, really? Talk about giving cloppers wet dreams. Speaking of cloppers, Rainbow Dash shares one of her deepest desires.
I've always kind of wondered what it would be like to be a griffin.
And if you're one of those people who read too much into these kind of things, I guess you can take a whole lot of meaning out of this concerning her relationship with Gilda. Not that you already haven't. As a final note, I believe this is the first time we've heard a foreign language on this show. By foreign, I mean not of our own universe. Because we have heard snippets of French, and even part of a song in Spanish. I think language is a great tool to be used to build depth into a universe. When I was young, I spent an inordinate amount of time documenting the Quenya and Sindarin languages, along with related Kirth and Tangwar. I wish they had used more structure in the Breezy language than just ad-lib nonsense, as the actor who played Seabreeze put it. But still, I dig this level of depth. I hope future seasons may find us exploring more far-flung parts of the world of Equestria. Perhaps other continents where other languages might be spoken. Could be kinda neat. Might be too much for the original target demographic though. I guess we'll see. All you ponies are like so cool. And I wanted to show off some of the beautiful art that you guys have drawn for me real quick. First we've got this one from Alice Harai. She drew this for me. And then we've got this wonderful piece of art that I commissioned from Give and Take. I think he did a wonderful job here. And finally, Heather Smoo, the mayor friend, created two wonderful pieces of art for me as well. She created a plush version of my OC, believe it or not, and she also created a little blind bag sized version of my OC out of some modeling paste. If you guys would like to send your own creations to me, feel free to do so. The best way is probably via DeviantArt. Here's my DeviantArt account. Thanks a lot, all you beautiful artists out there. As always, if you think I missed anything or got something wrong, please leave a comment below. Remember, no bloviating because, well, that's my job. See you later, every brony.